Hello, and welcome to this short introduction to Top Notch. I'm Joan Saslow.
And I'm Ascher. Joan and I are co-authors of the Top Notch series. We're here to briefly talk to you about the Top Notch series and how it will work together with My English Lab, the Top Notch online component for blended learning.
Most students have limited opportunities to learn or use English outside of an English class, which makes it harder to learn and remember. The challenge for teachers and learners is how to make English unforgettable. Our experience, and yours I'm sure, is that most textbooks don't provide enough repeated exposures to new vocabulary or grammar for students to notice, practice, learn it, or remember it. Teachers have told us that they always have to supplement their textbook to provide enough practice. For that reason, when we wrote Top Notch, we were determined to provide many exposures of every new word and grammar structure and multiple opportunities for students to practice that language within the textbook and its components, so you, the teacher, don't have to create materials yourself.
A second problem with textbooks we have used is that recycling is very poor or non-existent. A typical English textbook may teach, for example, the present perfect on, let's say, page 56, and then the present perfect is no longer seen or used after that. But you and I know that in order for students to remember and master new language, they have to continually revisit it. So as you will see in Top Notch, the textbook itself has built-in systematic recycling, where language is brought back and reintegrated time and time again. So, if you asked us what our primary reason was for creating Top Notch, we would say first, to make English unforgettable.
We'd like to offer you a concise overview of some of the important features of the Top Notch instructional design. Here are just 5. First, a communication goal for each class session. In Top Notch, each 2-page lesson is designed for one class session and has a clear communication goal and a demonstrated outcome. Second, integration of skills and content. When students encounter new language only once or twice, they find it difficult to master. In Top Notch, all new language is embedded in exercises, conversation models, pair work activities, listening comprehension activities, readings, and other activities, even video and karaoke, to make them unforgettable. Third, confirmation of progress. In Top Notch, the culmination of every class session is a carefully constructed, guided communication activity called Now You Can. Each of these conversation, discussion, and role-play activities enable students to clearly see their achievement of the communication goal of the lesson, motivating them with their progress and success.
Fourth, explicit presentations of vocabulary, grammar, and social language. In Top Notch, new language is presented explicitly to take the guesswork out of meaning. New vocabulary is presented with clear photos and illustrations, captioned as in a picture dictionary, so students can study and learn from them. And when it's time for tests, they can review their meaning right from the pages of their book. And you, the teacher, will never have to search for pictures to teach vocabulary or translate it into the student's first language. Grammar presentations are clear and offer both examples as well as simple, comprehensible explanations of form, meaning, and use. Social language is taught through short model conversations and controlled and free pair work, ensuring that English truly becomes a language of social communication. Fifth, a complete course. Top Notch is a complete course with a wealth of supplementary components and a simple integrated technology, allowing the maximum flexibility for all teaching styles, learning settings, and course needs.
The teacher's edition of the Top Notch course is more than a simple teacher's book. It contains in the front a complete methods handbook with general techniques for a communicative classroom. Then the bulk of the Teacher's Edition is made up of actual lesson plans with teaching suggestions for every presentation and exercise on every student book page. And so you can plan your own lesson. The lesson planner tells you how long it will take to teach each activity if you follow the suggestions we provide. All answers are provided for your reference right on the pages of the lesson planner. In the back of the Teacher's Edition, you will find your Active Teach disc. The Active Teach disc contains a complete student book in digital ebook format. So with just a laptop and a projector, you can project the full top-notch student book on a screen, a whiteboard, or just a white wall and teach top-notch from the Active Teach disc. And instead of having to remember to bring a set of audio CDs to class every day, you can instantly play the audio by clicking on an icon on the student's book page. A simple on-screen tool permits you to instantly enlarge any section of the page so you can more easily focus students' attention even in a large class. And Active Teach comes with interactive whiteboard tools that you can use with or without a whiteboard to write, highlight, create notes, and save pages. Your Active Teach also contains the full top-notch TV video program. By merely clicking on the page of your Active Teach disc, you can instantly open the video for classroom use. Or you can choose another fun feature called Top Notch Pop. These original songs and karaoke created for Top Notch recycle the language students have learned and help make English unforgettable.
Teachers always ask for extra practice. To provide you that, your Active Teach disc contains a section called Extra Practice. The Extra Practice section contains extra interactive, self-grading exercises to reinforce the grammar, vocabulary, and social language from each unit of the student book. These exercises also include additional listening comprehension and reading comprehension exercises. And for fun with a purpose, the Extra Practice section also contains a variety of language games, such as Jeopardy and concentration. All of the exercises in the Extra Practice section are new and greatly expand students' practice of target language and skills. There are also two exciting speaking activities in the Extra Practice section called Record and Compare and Role Play. In these activities, students practice the model conversations from the student book with the speaker on the audio as a partner. The Active Teach disc even permits you to record students' voices and play them back to enable students to hear and compare their own pronunciation with that of the speakers on the audio. So with Active Teach, you can present any activity on any page of the student book, and when you want even more, you can add the activities from the Extra Practice section.
In addition to the features of the digital student's book that we've just described, there's a wealth of printable material on your Active Teach disc. For every unit in your student book, you can print out more than 10 different types of additional worksheets to use with your class. The printable resources on the Active Teach disc include vocabulary flashcards, inductive grammar activities, learning strategy worksheets, conversation pair work cards, pronunciation activities, writing process worksheets, just to name some. This allows you to pick and choose and customize the lessons for the needs of your students.
Let us tell you something about the online platform of Top Notch, My English Lab. My English Lab is an online component for blended learning with Top Notch. My English Lab offers additional interactive practice, including video activities that will motivate and engage students. It has online tools that give students tips, automatic feedback, and instant grades for their work. When students use My English Lab, they can study at their own pace and keep track of their own progress. And for teachers, My English Lab provides easy-to-use tools to manage your classes and communicate with students. You can keep track of student activity and assess students' progress. An automatic gradebook, as well as diagnostic tools, show you at a glance how your students are doing. My English Lab also provides teachers with a report of common errors, and that will help you make decisions on how best to help your students.
So, My English Lab is a great online tool for both students and teachers alike. Students can practice whenever and wherever they want. And in just a few clicks, teachers can choose activities and tests that meet the specific teaching situation. So you feel comfortable integrating the print, digital, and online material, Pearson Educational Consultants will provide guidance and support. They, and we as authors, are very interested in receiving feedback from you on your experience using Top Notch and My English Lab in your class.
Thanks for taking the time to watch this video and for your interest in Top Notch. We wish you great enjoyment and success.
Goodbye.
Take care.
You could take the bus, or you could take the train. You could take the ferry, or you could take a plane. Baby, it's a small world when all is said and done. We have so many options. The question is which one? There are 5